if someone does join... Oh, he's getting on. Okay, he's getting on. Chat, it's happening. It's happening. We're getting somewhere. Wait a minute. Tekken fans in shambles. It's not the Forbidden Ace Combat stream. If only I took that Xbox I saw from work 2 years ago. Man, if only I had stolen that Xbox. I would love to do a Tekken review series. I just don't know how much interest there is in that. I didn't realize we were gonna double up. Fair. Only told people. Hey, you calm down now. Pull people in. Yeah, it's just a bit risky. Will watch. Yeah. The thing, content-wise, that's kind of weird, though, and that you come to learn, False can probably back me up on this, is that even when your core community is like, do this, I would totally watch this, half the time, like, you do it, and the people who are, like, asking for it and saying that they would love it and everything just, like, show up once and then never again after the first time, or just don't to begin with. It's kind of like a weird thing where even when you do gauge interest, you can't 100% lean on it. Because sometimes shit like that just happens. And it's not like an intentional thing that people do either. It's just for one reason or another. Agree. It's like a lived content creator experience, like a universal content creator experience. Sadly, I am here for whatever you're playing also. What do you mean, sadly? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean. Woe is me, she says. Oh, chat. Me and False have been playing Gears 4 off stream, right? We started that the other day. We already finished Act 2, and there's 5 acts in the campaign, right? We're through Act 2 already, and I have to say, Gears of War 4 is a lot better than I remember it being. Like, I remember it being good, but not, like, great. But it's actually, like, pretty good. Like, I'm just surprised the whole time we're playing. I'm like, this is fun. This is just actually, like, great. And it's weird because I remembered the early parts of the campaign being the parts that I didn't like. But at the end of Act 2, I'm like, yeah, I like this. I don't like the outcome of him reviewing long-ass confusing games. He goes off-grid for days. She's talking about Yakuza. She's talking about when I'm recording for Yakuza reviews, and I'm genuinely, like, off the grid for days, just doing nothing but playing Yakuza. And then I pop up for stream, and then I disappear again. She's talking about Yakuza. It's because those games are big. It's okay. Someday I'll get her to play them and she'll understand. You just wait, chat. She'll understand. Anyway, it's a good thing Valentine was getting on, because after that Tekken 1 display, I don't want to get on T8 and show my true Kazuya. I need to keep that hidden away from the world right now. The world is not ready for my high-level Kazuya. Dating a YouTuber is hard? I don't know what you mean. You think you'll play? Oh boy, false. Tell chat. Tell chat about Final Fantasy Tactics. There it is. Didn't she win a giveaway? She did. Just this morning, False won a giveaway. She got a free copy of Final Fantasy Tactics, the new one. The one that just came out. She was so happy. Oh. I was just sitting here. I've never won a giveaway my whole life. I don't feel like I have either, actually. Oh yeah, on the private account. It was on her private Twitter account. That's true. Wasn't even on main. Look at that. There's someone, chat. It's possible. Progress can happen. I just stopped participating after one point. Yeah. It was kind of... The F-16 is a choice. But I respect it. I respect it. I do. I'm gonna have to sweat my balls off. Is this emulated? No. No. Genuine hardware. That real Xbox Live. It's when we co-op on Joint Assault. Gonna pull up with the 0. Waiting for people to join. We got someone, and we can 1v1. Win one of those PC Master giveaways they do every year. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I stopped even like joining them when I was younger. Partially because I never won anything. But also like I don't want to be that guy whose whole social media feed is just him entering giveaways. Like even when I was younger, I didn't want to be that guy. Like you go to my Twitter or whatever and it's just all me like retweeting for giveaways and shit. Trying to win free stuff. My god, this F-16 is up my ass. Who let him in there? Ooh, ow. Okay. Oh, you bitch.
We have radar lock on. Warning, incoming missile.
Oh.
Shut
Oh,
down.
we traded. Fuck. God damn it.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Eventually, I just bought one myself. Yeah. It can be so hard to win stuff like that, is the thing. Ooh.
Missile was evaded. We have radar lock on. Warning, incoming missile. Missile struck target. Fox 2.
The trade earlier, I should have said it out loud. Maybe I should just... Hold on, Valentine. When you respawn, temporary ceasefire for me to do something fancy in OBS. Hold on. I gotta do something fancy. Hold on. Oh. My bad. It's reacting to me. Okay. Hold on. Now check this out, right? Right, chat? We're gonna do this. We are going to... Oh, man. Let me just take a guess. Oh, that's a good guess. Sorry, I'm typing numbers for it.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Oh. Okay. Oops.
Missile evaded.
Wide stream. Oh my god, because it's doing it to both. Oh no. Hold on.
Shut down.
I have hit the ground. What is this? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. This is a better idea. This is a way better idea. Oh, it's not gonna work like that. I can't do this. I literally can't do this. Because of the way that this functions. Alright. Alright, new plan. New plan.
Watch out, the enemy
Oh my god, it's all the way over there. Come back to us. Oh no. Oh no, mistakes have been made. Okay. Okay. And we'll just do this. Alright. I'm good to go. The score is visible. Point being, I was going to try to do it a little more fancy. But because of the way the Elgato functions, I can't. Even when streaming off PC, the console limits me.
fired. Warning, incoming missile.
Now I don't have to yap about the score the whole time. Like I've been doing for these. And the way the scaling is working and all that.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Oh.
We have
Well.
radar lock on.
Those were a mistake.
Missile evaded. Warning, incoming missile. Fox 2. Missile strike confirmed.
Those were good hits for both of us. It's a little scary that we both got great hits there.
Missile was evaded. Warning, incoming missile. Missile missed. Shot
Oh,
down.
we traded it? Fuck. Trading is bad for me in this lobby.
Alpha 1.
Point scaling.
The enemy.
Have you tried Break Arts 3? I have never heard of Break Arts 3. What is Break Arts 3? Or 2 or 1? What is Break Arts?
Fired. Warning, incoming missile.
Oh shit, the timer.
Missile evaded.
Oh, I maybe could have squeezed it out. I could have if I had like 10 more seconds, man.
Alpha 1.
Shit.
Engage the enemy.
So close. You guys hear about that Reddit mod getting sued for like 4.5 million? Yeah, what a dumbass. Like genuinely. That's what I talk about all the time. When people are like, "Oh no, bro, like piracy ain't that deep. You could pirate games for the channel." They don't care. They don't know. Yes, they do. They find out And if it's a company that cares the way Nintendo cares, you're just ruined. Like 4.5 million ruins you for life. That is, you're never financially recovering from that. Because also you're guilty. Like, they have all the receipts from over the years of you doing it. Like, you're guilty. You already lost before the case started. Piracy? Yeah, he was helping people, like, download ROMs for games. And then also helping them with setting up either emulators to run those on, or like helping them mod their consoles to be able to run ROMs off the internet on the systems, so that they could like have the hardware but not have to pay for the games. I don't know how I feel about this pick, but I like my odds. I think. A subreddit called Switch Piracy. Yes. Yes, you're right. I forgot that part. The whole Reddit thread was just like Switch Piracy or something like that. Like, they weren't even subtle about it. Because False was talking to me about it the other day. And she was like, you know how the weed subreddit, like the whole subreddit that's just about talking about smoking weed and stuff, it's called Trees. They aren't r/weed because they, you know, aren't stupid enough to do stuff like to just name it like that. So they go with r/trees. Like, that's the weed subreddit if you go to r/trees. And I didn't know that before she told me about it, but I thought it was funny.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. I'm about to send you an objective point on radar. They know exactly what we plan to do. All planes, assume attack
Alright, chat.
formation.
We're siege battling. Who's ready? And the tree people use r/weed. It's beautiful. You gotta love the internet, right?
Bombs away. Lock on.
I'm dead. Yeah, I didn't realize until too late that there were like 6 missiles up my ass.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Okay, 24-second respawn penalty isn't terrible. See, now I'm covering the respawn penalty. I really can't go anywhere on this screen and not cover something for the multiplayer in this game. Maybe I could go middle right. I think I could go there. It might look a little janky, but I could definitely fit in there. I think.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Box 2. Missile evaded. Lock on. Hit, hit. Shut down.
Whoa, really? Okay. Here, let me... Where is middle? That's about middle. It's not totally perfect.
Engage the enemy.
It might drive someone nuts. But you should be able to see any important info. I should not be covering anything in this position. Middle right, streamer. Stay away from me. It's r/marijuana enthusiasts. That's the one of people actually talking about trees, is what you're saying? Ow. Something is blocking the water in the middle right of the screen. Could you please remove it? I swear to God. What? Crazy. I got no warning. Yeah, I know. Gears 4 is way better than I remember. Hot sauce. I was saying it a bit ago. We finished Act 2 last night. And I remember the first 2 acts being the bad ones. Like the parts of the game that I didn't like. But I had a lot of fun with them. Like, I remembered Gears 4 being fine, but just kind of mid. But I'm genuinely having a lot of fun with it. Start with Insane? No, hardcore. She doesn't want to play Insane.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
I remember nothing from Gears 4. I remember very little of it. Like, playing it now. I remember very little.
Bombs away. Missile struck target. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Warning, incoming missile.
Ooh, ow. Leave me alone.
Missile evaded. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Shut down.
Redacted's house? Yes.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
We might all have been wrong. Yeah, no, I'm genuinely, like... It's great. Did you do the tomato thing? We did do Dom's Toms. That's my favorite Gears Easter egg ever. So that I remembered and had to do.
Warning, incoming missile.
To me, that's the funniest one they ever did. Whoa! The desync, dude. Holy. Like, we always have a little bit of it on this game. The netcode is not perfect on AC6 by any means, but it's not bad to the point where, like, I bitch about it. That was crazy. Like, you saw the missiles disappear from my radar. You know, it stopped beeping at me and everything, and then I just got hit twice out of nowhere. 75% damage. That was crazy. That was insane desync.
Missile struck target.
There isn't no Home Depot out here, you fucking asshole. It's so funny.
Missile was evaded.
Shit, dude, I could not get it to lock on the thing right in front of me. Locked on something not even on my screen instead. Ace Combat Classic right there.
Anti-aircraft gun destroyed. Box 2
I'm crashing.
crashed.
The Chole special. I learned from the greats. Fucking Damon Baird, you're a cock. It's such a stupid Easter egg. I love it so much. And it's so much better, like, even just with the main story. Because he already yells about his tomatoes just in the main story beforehand. And then after, too, he keeps going on about them.
Missile was evaded.
I love that Easter egg. It's so good.
Warning, incoming missile. Box 2 Missile missed. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Target hit. Warning, incoming missile. Shot down.
Okay. What? What? What the fuck is that?
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
We're getting crazy desync today. Thank you, aces.
Warning, incoming missile.
I can take solace in the fact that it will probably also happen to Valentine next round. I can at least be comfortable knowing that. He also will probably get hit by ghost missiles when he's on attack.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Vanish? I don't have a vanish. You cock.
Missile was evaded.
Calling people cock is something I need to do more. That's a good insult. No one uses that. Just
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
why does no one use that? It's funny. Ow.
Warning, incoming missile. Operation Alpha complete. Move on to another airspace. Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Missile evaded. Warning, incoming missile. Bombs away. SAM destroyed.
Ooh, flack. Ow. Ooh, flack.
Airlock.
Ouchie.
Missile struck target. Warning, incoming missile. Shot down.
Shit. I don't even know if I hit that boat. A canon game and part of the story. I don't know anything about, like, relevance, but it's definitely canon. I think the only non-canon Yakuza game outside of maybe like RGG Online, I don't think that's canon from what little I know about it. Maybe it is, but I don't think so. Is Dead Souls. I think that's the only like explicitly non-canon Yakuza game. Because other than that, like the spin-offs might not have much importance on the mainline story, but they all happen.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
An all new adventure. Bro, go with the OGs. Although I doubt those are preserved on new PS systems. But I'm telling you. It was a dream, so it's partially canon. If you're talking about like Kenzan and Ishin, which I'm assuming you do with It Was a Dream. Unless you mean like Pirate Yakuza. The thing with Kiryu mentioning like Kenzan and Ishin specifically as dreams. Oh, Dead Souls. Sure. I guess. But what's it? With Ishin and Kenzan, it's kind of described, at least, there was like some clarifying statement from someone at RGG on that. That it's more so like those are things that did happen, but Kiryu just happens to have experienced them through a dream. But it's not like the events of those games were exclusively a dream of his. It's kind of a weird clarification on it. Oh, I barely made that. Which, yeah, it makes it seem more like he just had some weird, like, vision of his ancestry through a dream. Which is kind of neat. But also fucking batshit, but kind of par for the course with Yakuza, I guess. Not too out there when you think about the other things that are in the series. Things have been crazier.
Watch out, the enemy has a launcher.
Oh, I'm not getting out of that. Yes, I am. Now that was a Chole special right there. There's no way I'm pulling out of this and then somehow I do.
Stage complete. All aircraft.
Pull out game strong. How far along are you with the multiplayer? Not terribly far.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Enemy forces are approaching the city. Intercept.
What do you mean the Batista model for Gears 4? What do you mean by that?
Alpha 1, ESM is active. Missile struck target.
Let me Google something first. What? No way. We pull out of those. Of course we do. Again, pull-out game.
Missile missed. Alpha 1, ESM is active.
I think he is getting hit by ghost missiles. The way that he has flown straight while a couple of these have gone at him, I think he is experiencing the desync. I think he's feeling what I was feeling. It's hard to keep up with a typhoon in this game, though, man. I forget that that is like the meta plane, at least as far as we've found so far. They way overtuned the typhoon in this game. It's fucking crazy. Come on.
Operation Alpha failed. Our front line is
Bitch.
crumbling. Protect whatever forces we've got left. Missile missed.
Better than any US jet? Yeah. Keep telling yourself that. Fuck me. Can't touch it. Uh-huh. Come on. Fuck.
Radar lock.
I wish you could see the score of the other team. I feel like there are so many little things with the siege mode that could have been done better. Like just little like UI and quality of life things for this mode that could have made it a lot more enjoyable. Because it is good, but I feel like I'm just lacking so much important information while I'm playing it. It's only a 30-second respawn penalty on the Typhoon? That's kind of crazy, actually. That just makes it even more meta. Because I think it was the 47 that I was flying yesterday. And I had like a 48-second respawn penalty or something. And the Typhoon is only 2 spots behind it on the plane list. Is way better than it. Definitely, just practically speaking. It has that much less of a respawn penalty in Siege Battle? perfect shot at 2,000 doesn't hit. Okay.
Operation Bravo failed.
Double perfect shot at 2,000 again doesn't hit. Okay.
Alpha 1, ESM is active. Enemy killed.
That was a ghost missile. It had to be. Just the way he was flying. No way he saw that coming on his screen. Got my games confused. What is the Batista model? Sorry, the picture made me laugh.
Box 2. Missile missed.
Markiplier got married. Yeah, False was sending it to me yesterday. Hiccup, my bad. Yesterday. Big Markiplier fan, that one.
ESM is active.
I swear those hit visually. I think it's just the desyncing. I'm probably feeling it on my end too. So proud of him.
Box 2. Missile missed.
Oh, did we both crash? Or did he just bait me? Hold on. He's still alive. That son of a bitch.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
That son of a bitch. He baited me into the crash. He's also definitely got me beat on score this time around. There's no way. That Typhoon is running circles.
Operation Charlie failed.
F-14 may have been a bad choice for siege battle against the Typhoon, especially. May have been a poor choice. Especially, my respawn penalty was like 25 seconds. How is the Typhoon's only 30, relatively? Right? Like, that is the meta in this game. Here, marriage is still in vogue. It is. People say so much weird shit about relationships on social media, but like outside of chronically online circles, none of that is really reflected much. Just a piece of paper and a shiny rock. He's been dating her for 10 years.
We can't afford to lose any more. Do what you can
And he's
to keep
not
them covered.
wrong. but he's not right either. In terms of that, obviously he's changed his mind for one reason or another, right? He probably feels differently about it now. But I feel like if you see marriage that way, you're looking at it too literally.
Alpha 1, ESM is active.
Come here.
Radar lock. Fox 2. Missile struck target.
Oh, I got a hit, and then the AC-130 also got a hit, like, at the same time. I was confused, because he clearly blew up, but I didn't get the destroyed message. One of the AI planes hit him at the same time. I think a lot of people marry the wrong person. Yeah. Bro, I saw a crazy statistic. It's a, like, regarding young marriages. And regardless of the success of the marriage, because I feel like we all know that this is a very different story, but it was that 97% of people who get married before they are 20 will never dip below the poverty line their entire life. That's a crazy stat. You know how many things in life have a 97% chance of happening? Not many. Very few, actually. That's a crazy statistic. Huh? It's because it pushes you into being responsible about money and learning how to handle that sooner. Like, it forces you to actually get that shit together, like, really early and build a good foundation in that sense. So, like, irregardless of the success of the marriage, just 97% of people who get married before they're 20 will never dip below poverty. Or dip into poverty, I guess is the better way to put it. Which is a crazy statistic.
Missile struck target.
Just for the money. I mean, I'm already big on the money. You know. If anyone knows. Like, chat thinks they know. But, like, she knows.
Missile evaded. Missile strike confirmed.
I'll have you know I have at least $3 in my bank account right now. False has been working on how she manages her finances too, and she's doing great, speaking of.
Shut down.
I did say that to her. I did. She was talking shit about someone and said something about them being rich and like a generalization about it. And I was just like, hey, you gotta like not be hating on rich people like that, because I fully intend to be rich in the future, just so you know. That is a thing that will happen. Like, you better calm down with that. Just like, you gotta stop.
Alpha 1, ESM is active. Fox 2.
I'll have you know I'm back on the Raid Shadow Legends list, alright? Come on now. I was off of it for years, but I'm back on it. We're talking again, me and Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, shit. What if a plane drops on your head, like, tomorrow? 1, it won't. 2, if it does, I got my savings and stuff to pass off. It's fine.
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
About the best mobile game on the market? No. That's Armored Core Mobile Mission, chat. Come on now. Not even close. That's a crazy gap. Yeah, remind me. The Typhoon is the move. Next time we siege battle. I'm sorry. Just seeing the gap. Like, I knew already. But then seeing the number, I was like, oh my god. Let's go BR4. I can read the description and still 9 times out of 10 not know which map it is. I'm sticking to my guns, though. I am. Actually. It has a mobile port. Ooh. I didn't know Stardew Valley was on mobile. No one informed me. Dieting helps finances? Do you think it does? Because by the time that I moved out and started like living on my own, needing to pay for groceries and stuff, like years back, I had literally started being more conscious about my diet and stuff like 2 months prior to moving out. So do you feel like it does? Because a lot of people say that dieting costs more. And I just kind of assumed that it was true because I don't know the alternative. Like, I've genuinely just never lived on my own and needed to buy my own food and not been like conscious about my diet. So I just assumed it was true. Refers to eating less. Well, it kind of depends what diet you're on. Because like False's is a little bit of both. And like she did have to reduce her intake a little bit, but a lot of it is, with her specifically, just eating better. Which is why I'm particularly interested in her being like, yeah, it saved me money. I'm like, really? What plane is he flying? I wasn't paying attention. An FA-18. Trades are going to be bad for me, aren't they? I think the game considers... Oh, not terrible, but yeah, slightly. Trades are bad. I am getting slightly scaled. I feel like they're about equal gameplay-wise. I feel like the Super Hornet and the F-14 are basically on par with each other in this one. I mean, we take those, certainly. I'm also on the fat bitch diet. I'm on the fat bitch lifestyle, bro. You don't even know. You don't even know. Tried to point blank me.
Missile evaded. Warning, incoming missile. Radar lock. Warning, incoming missile.
Bro, I got a hit for like 10%. What is that? Judging by his health bar, he was at 50. I got a hit. Looks like he's at like 40 now. Or sorry, 60. Damage goes up, not down. I meant like 40 left, but that's not how Ace Combat does it. Damage number goes up as you take more damage.
Missile struck target. Enemy plane down.
I'm kind of feeling the F-14, actually. Hold on. It's not often that I pull a lead on Valentine. So I might be cooking with something here. Hard to say. But I could be.
Enemy aircraft down.
Is maybe more expensive. I mean, you'll see. It gets pricey. Mine isn't even like healthy all the time. It's healthy like half of the time. Like I had chicken and rice yesterday. But I don't know. My favorite breakfast lately has been like an egg sandwich on a bagel, just like a store-bought like microwave toaster bagel.
Box 2. We have radar lock on. Missile missed.
It's not really so much about even being healthy, it's just about not being like shit, you know?
Warning, incoming missile.
Like I don't need to be eating superfoods and all that. I just need to not
Tracking you on radar.
be eating shit,
Missile struck target.
basically. It's the way I do it.
Missile was evaded.
My egg roll, which is totally not a breakfast burrito. Okay, I recently did my breakfast burrito meal prep that I love so much. Let me describe it to you and see if this sounds vaguely familiar, right? My breakfast burrito prep.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Flour tortilla with some scrambled egg, a little bit of sriracha mayo in there for flavor and for moisture and everything. Some cheese, like just shredded cheese. What else is in there? Oh, ground beef,
Shut down.
because it's leaner than like chorizo or anything like that. And then like little bits of potato, like little diced up bits of potato.
One, engage the enemy. Enemy plane down. Warning, incoming missile.
Drones. Unknown is drones. I made Big Mac wraps for one lunch. Oh, he also got shot down by a drone. It turns into a breakfast burrito, not an egg roll. What the fuck is this? Bro, that drone just came out of nowhere and fucked up both of us. At least it wasn't just me. I was like, wow, I feel like I just insta-died, and then I come back and you also died to it. Okay, I may have also been sleeping on XLAA for a while. These might be pretty good. I figured I'd go with them over Sam's in a 1v1, since I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of sniping. And I don't regret that choice. The high speed is kind of valuable. Like, just the sheer travel time on them. Even if the tracking isn't very good. Loud Cole likes to cook. Yeah, you make the money, I cook the food, clean the house. As it should be. Obviously. Right, chat? I saw. Oh, she put it through. Okay, I didn't think she would. I saw it come through when it got held. And I was just gonna be like, oh, haha, I saw that. I didn't think she was gonna put it through. As a skill rather than a role. Fair. That's kind of how I look at it too. It's just, I mean, whoever has the available time for it and is capable of doing it, let them do it. Uh-oh. That should have been my 10th Battle Royale win. Did I track an extra one? Bro, if the achievements are broken. Well, I also, like, hold on. I got the 50 kills achievement on August 20th. And I haven't gotten the 100 kill achievement yet. And I literally yesterday was like, huh, I feel like I've probably gotten 100 kills. Is there an in-game record or anything that I can look at? Maybe just leaderboards? Okay, that's just the top. And this is like a single match. Yeah, this is like the best single match, it looks like. Because I can see myself at the bottom there, right? Like below the top players. What if custom matches don't count? Well, they do count because we've gotten progression on them. And every match is a custom match. Right? Because it's like that old school, this is how just Xbox Live typically was. Like if you go play Gears 1, it works like this. Where one person goes and creates a match, and then if you go to like quick match or custom search or whatever, then you're able to find that other match that's been made. But like here, it says unable to locate because no one is hosting one. But like if Valentine, for sake of example, were to start one on like Battle Royale 2, or something, and I were to hit this search function, or even probably the quick match, I don't know. Hold on, Valentine, go to create session and set one up for like battle royale, whatever. It doesn't matter. I just said battle royale too. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Can I get it from quick match? See, it's actually searching this time. Couldn't find one there. I can find it here. It's fine. Then, like, yeah, you go and you join a game and you play it, right? So it should... Maybe I just accidentally tracked one that wasn't actually a win. It's possible that I did that. Do this one, but I'm gonna let you in. Oh, okay, I actually did pick a perfect plane in that case. For testing purposes. We do a little railgunning. I was just gonna use the railgun, see if I could get some work done with it. But if we're testing things and I just need to score some points real quick, that'll do it. That will do it. That will be some effective testing data. Oh no, I activated the high G. Oh. I can aim it in third person. Hold on, the high G in this thing might not work the way that I thought it did.
Missile was evaded.
How was I doing that before?
Crashed.
I was canceling the high G somehow. Like a second ago.
Alpha 2, engage the enemy.
I was intentionally canceling out the high G. Hold on. How was I doing that? Host stalls in AC6. No, I was managing to, like, instead of being stuck in high G until all your speed runs out, I was canceling it somehow and maintaining a lot of my speed once I was done. But now I can't seem to recreate it. Because the way that the Nosferatu high G works, it's almost like a weird, like once you hit it, it's gonna stay like that for a while. You're gonna be stuck in high G. It's like the biggest downside of the plane. Wait, was that it? I didn't totally run out of speed there. I may have found it.
Fired. Enemy kill confirmed.
No. What? The amount is varying too. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't
I'm scared,
understand it.
but I'm aroused. I'm scaroused.
I thought I may have been onto something, but no, I don't think I was.
Enemy aircraft down. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
We can play around with it as long as I just get a lead at the end and bump up in like the last couple minutes. We can play like normal and still test it. Unless you're trying to test kills as well.
Peg on stream. I'm very easily convinced.
What do you think EML does to the pilot? Bro, I don't know if I want to know what it does. Any more juicy and hilarious shows I should be watching? She does have a lot of those types of YouTube channels in her feed. I used to back in the day. Back in my youth. Probably good to test kills too. It probably is, to be honest.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
What if it's like you can get progress, but only at a certain number of players or above? Like, what if 1v1s don't count progress towards achievements or something? What if they were ahead of the boosters? Because, like, we have gotten achievement tracking in these matches. But what if there's, like, a minimum to prevent boosting or something? Your youth was, like, 4 days ago? Yeah, and I'm fucking old now. I'm unk. I've become unk. It's a hypothesis. It's possible. Because even, like, the reason I was using ranked match is because a lot of games like this back in the day, even when it was, like, player-hosted stuff, they would require achievements to be done in ranked match instead of just player match. Because then it was like the standardized rule set, right? So they would force players into ranked matches to do the achievements and stuff. And that's the reason we've been doing all this on ranked match so far. Is just in case, for the sake of tracking.
Missile evaded.
You come here. Oh, I'm losing control a little bit.
Warning, incoming missile. Missile was evaded.
God damn it. Stealth. So obnoxious. You probably can use the Nosferatu for post-stall shit in this game.
Box 2.
I feel like there's definitely tech to be discovered there.
Shut down.
Expedition 33 sold 5 million. Really? I feel like it was, sorry. I would have thought that it would be higher.
Alpha 2.
Just given the insane hype around the game like early this year. I would have thought it was already above that.
Missile evaded. Fire.
But I guess it was a game that hit more with like hardcore gaming audiences, right? So even, what's it? Even with all that hype behind it, the crowd that would be interested in it would be smaller, if that makes sense. Like, all that hype was really coming from more dedicated gamers. It's weird trying to word sentences like that. They sound ridiculous when you say them.
Aircraft down.
Oh, also Game Pass. That's why. Never mind. That's why. It's Game Pass. I haven't bought it yet. True. Although, weirdly, I'm not sure if it would really be your thing. Because you're typically not a fan of, like, parry mechanics and stuff, right? I will make the difference. Of course, of course. Huh?
Missile was
I feel like you're not big on, like, parrying and shit. Am I wrong? Am I mistaken? Yeah, but it's turn-based? Oh. Sweet summer child.
Box 2.
Insert does he know meme.
Missile missed. Stage complete. All
Okay,
aircraft
let's see. Maybe I just tracked an extra win somewhere by mistake.
Alpha 2. Engage the enemy.
Still no win? What does this do? Send evaluation? Oh, it's the old 360 rep system. Yeah, according to my tracking, that should put me at 11 BR wins. But no achievement. Hold on, I'm browsing. I'm browsing. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on, hold on. Are you saving after playing online? Do you think that makes a difference? Hold on. Have autosave on. No, I think the saving is just for single player, right? Should autosave? Yeah. See, the problem is that there's no in-game record for us to look at. So that we can see what stuff is counting and what's not. Like, we can't We can't determine that. Suggested for true achievements. For the guide on unlocking it. I'm looking at that guide. I see it. Someone did put together an achievement guide. Where's the multiplayer? Okay. I mean, where are you seeing that? It's part of 100%. We've got all the single player done. We're working through the multiplayer now. But it doesn't seem to be tracking properly. Hold. Yeah, nothing about this mentions anything with, like, achievements not tracking or anything like that. Discord. You can get it in ranked or player matches. Good start. If the game ends in a draw, then both players will get a win. Interesting, for Battle Royale specifically. Remember to save after playing online. He says, remember to save after playing online. Read the next one also. The next one? Like the next achievement? Oh. No, I see. Always save after each session. The game doesn't autosave your wins, so if you turn off your console without saving, you will lose all of your wins from that session. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a piece of information to learn. Entire sessions made futile. Oh my. My tracking is unreliable. My win tracking. Okay, I'm setting the 3 multiplayer modes back to 0. Speechless. Me as well. Okay, thought though. What if we just boost BR up to 10? Because tracking wise, I was at 11. Hold on, let me undo removing that stuff. What if we just boost like to where I should be? And we can salvage this relatively quickly. Thoughts, chat? I think that's fair because this information was learned so late. Especially since Valentine and I are in here, and we now know that for the BR achievements, if you tie, you both get a win, like counted towards your progress. So we can legit just like both get 1 kill and then just chill out and chat. And we both get a win. That one you don't even like have to sacrifice yourself for. That is fair. I think that's fair. I normally don't like to boost for achievements, but I think this is a fair scenario where we can boost up to like 11 for BR, like get to the 10 achievement and then get one more and be like, okay, we're done boosting that. Ties count for both of us. On Battle Royale, they do. On Team Battle or Siege mode, they don't. But on here, they do. On BR, they do. Apparently, kills also don't save. That makes a lot of sense. That would totally make sense. Okay, this is good info. This is good info. We now know if you want the achievements, you have to save your game after playing multiplayer. But we've gotten kill achievements. Yeah, I think because I got the one kill achievement so early, right? The 50. I think that that's probably because we were just playing with so many people on the first day compared to the other sessions. I think that legitimately, like, we just got a bunch of kills that day, probably. Or maybe I did save once out of, like, habit. I don't know. Glad we caught this early. Relatively, at least. Whoops. Cole moment.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Box 2.
Put me on the board, Chief. Imagine if I kept this info to myself. I probably would have figured it out eventually.
Inbound cruise missile.
Probably.
Boarding incoming missile.
The kills I'm not going to be too worried about, like for boosting them back up right now or anything like that. Because the kills will just happen again over the course of playing like 300 matches. I will get 200 kills. Right? Like that's just going to happen. I'm not concerned with that one. The kills will come back with time.
Engage the enemy.
Deeming it as broken, yes. Imagine. Yeah, we chill for 8 minutes. I don't want to skip it. I like playing it. It is good, genuinely. I'll get back into my Reddit account somehow and start posting on there as well. See if we can't get any other aces online. I could consider joining the Discord server. I could consider it. Maybe. Maybe. The Ace Combat Discord server, maybe enough time has passed and they've forgotten. Maybe. They don't particularly love me. At least not a lot of them. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of the same people there too, I feel.
Alpha 1,
But it can't hurt to try to get, like, full sessions going and just fuck around with it, right? Could post on True Achievements. I did. Today was scheduled on True Achievements. Like, if you go look at sessions, you should see it, probably. Why did they not like you? The server, it did not appreciate some takes on some games. I was never in the server, but I got sent screenshots from it of people being really pissed about some of the things I said about certain games. The Joint Assault video in particular rose a bit of an uproar because I was pretty positive on it for the most part. The Ace Combat games, yeah.
Crashed.
But yeah, Joint Assault is not a very well-liked Ace Combat, like, within the community. And I said some positive things about Joint Assault. And they were not received well. And also, I was a little more lukewarm on, like, Ace Combat Zero, and that was not received well. Fighting the Armored Core and Ace Combat communities? No, the Armored Core community likes me. That's one of the communities that likes me. It's 50-50. Kind of, at this point. It's like 60-40 so far. Like, Armored Core, Resi, and Yakuza communities like me. Ace Combat and Metal Gear, not so much. You did completely misunderstand Pixie. Yeah, but like even now that I understand him, my opinion didn't change much at all. I still feel like the story was kind of mid. I feel like it gets played up a lot because the ideas in the story are good. But like, gotten any hate from Zero considering you didn't call it the greatest thing ever to come from RGG? No. It is there in session. Yeah, I did post. I had it scheduled on True Achievements. I just don't know if there are many people on True Achievements grinding AC6 these days. The themes carry that game. Yeah, the story itself is not great. I feel like it's more just the ideas and the themes are pretty good. But like the story itself is just kind of mid. A single day early? Yeah, I made an account last night. But I did schedule it. I tried.
Crashed.
I have an account now, though. At the very least.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Speaking of scheduling, that's literally what I was about to ask. I'm going to be playing Battlefield 6 when it comes out, but how do we feel about streaming it? Because the schedule's a little busy. Oh, sorry, but no, Yakuza 0 I didn't really get too much pushback on, actually. The one thing that a lot of people disagreed with me on was the money. But even then, the pushback on the money thing was just that the game is set during the bubble economy. So, like, thematically, it was intentional. But I always stand by, if your thematic stuff affects your gameplay in a negative way, maybe you shouldn't be so dedicated to it. Like, if it starts to take away from good or interesting gameplay, maybe it's not worth it, sort of thing. Right? Would you be playing with viewers? I don't know. Because, like, part of me thinks I would play the campaign, but then, I don't know. I'm not even really, like, interested in the Battlefield 6 campaign. So I'm not sure. Has the review embargo lifted on Battlefield yet? No. 2 days before release for Battlefield and they haven't lifted the embargo yet? I am more skeptical than I was before. My skepticism has increased at that information becoming available. Because, like, the multiplayer component, people are very happy with, at least from the beta and stuff. That's not a worry. But critics are going to value the campaign a lot. Reviews are dropping tonight. Do we know when the review embargo lifts? Hold on. Battlefield 6 review embargo.
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base. Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
It lifts tomorrow. Apparently. Yeah. The embargo lifts tomorrow afternoon.
Fire. Reporting incoming missile.
Like right before I start streaming is when the embargo is lifting. All right, we run it back. Battle Royale. Tie it up. This is a just chatting stream now. I'll wait before deciding to buy it. Yeah, maybe. To cancel a pre-order if the unthinkable happens. I mean, it's Battlefield. It's gonna launch pretty broken. They always do. Like, literally, I have never played a Battlefield at release that hasn't been broken. Not once. They're always broken to varying degrees, but it's always a shit show on day one. The beta was pretty stable, which maybe gives me some hope, but I'm still just going to expect it to be broken because they always are. Like, without fail. I've been playing Battlefield for like 15 years at this point. They're always broken on release.
Fire. Shot down. Enemy aircraft down.
I didn't play the beta. The beta was pretty stable. There were some bugs. Okay, we traded. Beautiful. You guys want to see a good one? Do I still have this clipped, actually? Because I played enough of the beta to max it out, right? So I encountered some bugs that were pretty wild.
Missile was evaded.
That, like, no one really talked about. Is this the clip? Yes. Beautiful. Here, check this out. I have this recorded from just my time playing the beta. Sorry, I got distracted. I have this. I didn't show this on stream ever before either. But this happened to me. Wait for it. Just wait. It's worth it. I had this one time during the Battlefield 6 beta. I don't know what the fuck this was. You can see that I clearly did not know what the fuck that was. I just kind of was like, wait, what? Third person unlocked. But yeah, you can't even really like go anywhere and do this or do anything with it because the camera stays in the same place it was when you went down. How did it get resolved? I just had to die again and respawn. I had to like fully bleed out and respawn. Getting revived, it kept happening. The camera stays there. Yeah, that one was pretty bad. That one is like a literal, if that happens, you can't play the game sort of bug. At least not until you just intentionally die.
Missile was evaded.
I had stuff like that. I had bad desync. Like, there were issues in the beta, but it was nowhere near what Battlefield normally is like on launch. So we'll see. Because, like, the beta is earlier in development, so you'd think that, that's when the bugginess would really happen, but launch is way buggier, typically, with really any multiplayer game. Because the betas launch on a smaller scale. Like, there's less moving parts within the game at that point. They launch on smaller server capacity than the full game does. So there's less chance of crashing during beta, like server crashing or issues like that.
Missile evaded.
There's just a lot less potential for things to break during the beta than on like full 1.0 launch. So we'll see. Considering they've been doing the lab for months. Yeah, but even lab is like very small scale, right? So it makes me curious. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a more stable Battlefield launch, but I'm still expecting it won't be smooth. I'm expecting issues for sure.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Sorry, I just had to hit him with a spin. Could hit him with another. The hilarious mini games in the creator. Yeah, I wonder. What's it? I wonder how much of that
Box 2.
there will be. Like, if like a little subculture spawns around that or anything, like with Halo custom games back in the day. What do you think Sarah Bond, or what do I think of Sarah Bond taking over as head of Xbox? I know nothing of Sarah Bond's career outside of her public appearances. But every time that she does any public speaking on behalf of Xbox, I feel like she's awful. I feel like she's a genuinely horrible public speaker. She's like the definition of says like 1,000 words, but there's nothing of substance within them. Like actual textbook definition of that. So at least in terms of like the public facing side of the brand, I think she would be a terrible pick. I feel like they could pick pretty much anyone else in that regard. The time she spoke Japanese at Tokyo Game Show, don't remind me. I actually forgot about that. EA Play is only $6. Wait, or stick to the golden rule for Battlefield launch, wait a couple of months. Yeah. It's probably not the worst idea. But you guys, EA is aiming for 100 million users. What do you mean you're gonna wait? What do you mean? You're not gonna be part of the 100 million that they're totally gonna get? Obviously. If you buy it yearly, it's $40 for a year. You think you're gonna play it for a whole year? Because even like I'm buying the game, not expecting to play it for a whole year. Just being real. From what I played of the beta, unless the full game is like so much better than the beta was. I think I'll probably play it for a month or so. I think I will probably just play it until COD comes out. But then with how good Zombies is shaping up to be this year, I don't see myself sticking around after COD launches. Just to be totally real. That zombie stuff that they're talking about, and that little survival map that we got in the beta is all just like good shit. I think I'll have a lot of fun with it until then, but when that happens, I'm probably bouncing. The Humble Bundle. Do they have a subscription service on Humble? Is there a subscription for it? I mean, my general thing on subscriptions is that I just hate them, like in general. Like even Game Pass, I felt like was a pretty good deal, but I never was a Game Pass user. Outside of like whenever they would do the $1 for a month promo, and I would buy it for $1 and then cancel it immediately and just play something real quick. But I was never a Game Pass subscriber, even though that would by far was the best subscription in the industry. Humble choice. Oh. I think subscription models for gaming is just generally not the move. Personally. Like, obviously everyone will have their own feelings about it, but I generally don't think it's worthwhile to pay some like premium monthly cost for a glorified rental service. Just being totally real. Yeah, games aren't Netflix. I just want to buy my game that I want and play that. And then if I ever want to play it again in the future, I already own it. I just download it. Like, that's all I want. Oh my god, if you hold the right trigger, it shakes the screen during the replay. Oh, it's a fast forward, that's why. I was like, what the fuck? It was just a fast forward, that's all. Alright, still no achievement. Don't mind me. Solid games in there. Yeah. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think it's worth the money. Especially, like, not being on console. Because console might sway it a bit. Especially because on console, you're more or less forced into paying a subscription as is. It's just kind of part of the console ecosystem, right? But like, bro, I've got Steam and like Humble. I don't have a subscription service for them, but Humble runs these fucking like promotional things where Humble Choice gives you Steam keys. Oh. Oh.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
How much is the service? How much is Humble Choice? Because even then, like, I don't... Even if it is Steam keys, I don't love paying for, like, a random key every month, even if it is permanent. You know what I mean?
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Careful now.
Like, I get to keep it, but I don't know what I'm getting, and I'm paying for it ahead of time.
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
You know? You see the new Dawn of War 4 trailer? I did not, no. I don't know, I feel like just Steam sales are still the best way to go. It's 8 games a month. All right, hold on. We got time since we're boosting ourselves back to where we should be for the progress. Let me look into this humble choice. Is there somewhere where I can see? It's $15 a month. And this month's game is Atomic Heart. And V Rising? Wait, it says month, or this month's games. My bad, I misread it. I was like, why are there multiple? My bad. The System Shock remake. Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. There's one for false on there. And then a bunch of games that I've not heard of before. Like just a bunch of random shit. It's like 3 premium games. Well, even then. Yeah, I would still say V Rising is a premium title. It's only like $30 retail, but same with System Shock, to be fair. Yeah, those are all like pretty good big games. And then False like Story of Seasons, so I know what that is because of her. I would not have known what Story of Seasons was if not for her. But I'm familiar with that one. You can give some of the keys to her. Yeah. I wouldn't pay for something like this. Like $15 a month to maybe get games that I like next month. I'm a Steam user, dude. And there's Steam keys even. Like if I want System Shock, you know what I can do? Well, let me go to SteamDB. If I want the System Shock remake specifically, look at previous months. Can I do that? Can I look at the previous months? Like on their website? Rather just buy the games you want? Yeah, because like System Shock Remake, I'm going to go look at the SteamDB for it to see the price history. Yeah, the System Shock Remake has gone on sale for like $13. So if I wanted System Shock Remake in specific, I could just wait for sale, pay $13 one time and get it. And I get that the bundle thing, the choice thing gives you a bunch of keys, but like what if I just never play those because I'm not interested, right? Like what if that's the only game of the month that I actually like? And I could have just bought that once for slightly less instead of paying slightly more on a monthly basis to maybe get something like that I enjoy. You know? Get a discount on Humble Store, yeah. I've used Humble Bundle before. Like, they've done, like, the indie boomer shooter bundles before that were like, oh, this is for charity. You pay, like, $10 and get 6 big indie FPS games. And it's like, oh. Well, that's sweet. Oh. Oh, no. Why did you guys put me on this website today? No. They're doing a 40K bundle? No. No. No, 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 no. Like this is what I like about Humble Bundle. Okay? Hold on, let me display capture this bitch. Right? This is what I want with Humble Bundle. I don't want to pay $15 a month with the random subscription thing. What I know Humble Bundle for is shit like this, where they do their charity bundles, where this is pay $12. Right here, pay $12, and I get all of these 40K games and DLCs for some of them, it looks like. Like, these are both DLCs for Battle Sector, but, like, I get these 12... Well, sorry, it is just a Warhammer bundle. It's just primarily 40K, but it's just Warhammer in general, with Vermintide being in there, too, and Chaos Bane. But you pay 12 bucks and you get all 12 of these. This is what I know Humble Bundle for. And this is what I've used Humble Bundle for. Why would I pay for the $15 subscription service when I could just surf and wait for shit like this that I'm like, oh, I like Warhammer. 12 bucks for 12 Warhammer games? Some of them I already own. But then again, I could give some of those keys to False, right? Oh, they're doing a Remedy game bundle right now? I hate when they do this, though, the coupon bullshit. What is this? $27 right now on Humble for Alan Wake 2 Deluxe with the remaster of the first one. The remaster looks like shit. But I guess this is the actual original, probably, looks like. Quantum Break, Control, Max Payne 1 and 2, American Nightmare. I don't know what Death Rally is, but it's in there. And I would say everything else in here probably makes up for the $27 price tag. And because they're for charity, what you see on the side where you can like pay more if you want. And you can go for the lower price points and just drop some of the options as well, but you know. Quantum Break was amazing. I didn't like the TV show stuff with Quantum Break, but I played it at launch when that stuff was unskippable. People have told me that they made it skippable. But when I played Quantum Break when it came out, the TV show thing was mandatory. So you'd play the game for like 45 minutes, and then you'd have to watch a TV episode for 45 minutes before you could keep playing the game. It was terrible. The TV the TV part specifically was terrible. Because the game was good, but I dropped it like halfway through because of the TV show shit. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with that. That was ridiculous. Ignore the Ace Combat sounds of the AFK match in the background. They made it a separate download. Okay. Yeah, because back at launch, it was just, you had to watch it and it was unskippable. It was awful. Is there a way that I can see previous months for Humble Choice? Did Hot Sauce answer on that? No. I don't know if I can, like, look through the previous months. Because I don't know. It seems like it's a decent deal, but I would rather just not. I don't like having a subscription to anything. I don't even have, like, Amazon Prime. Like, to be clear, I just generally dislike having a subscription service hitting my bank account regularly.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Warning, incoming missile.
I never finished it either, and that says a lot because I enjoy Telltale, and it's just watching. So you didn't finish Quantum Break either? Is what you're saying? We can share my Prime. Yeah. Amazon Prime is worth it. I don't shop on Amazon that often. And whenever I do, like once every couple months when I do need to order something from them, what ends up happening is by then they've given me another free trial because I've waited for long enough. And so I get the free trial, immediately cancel it, just that I have the benefits for like 30 days and get the Prime benefit for whatever it is I'm ordering then, but I don't need to keep paying for it when I'm not using it constantly.
Stage complete. All aircraft return to
You just search random months and it comes up. Oh, Hot Sauce is posting them in Discord for me. Hold on.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is a good example here. This is actually a really good example. Thank you, Hot Sauce. Of what I'm saying. Check this out, chat. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get a session going first. Let me get us another... We got time for one more. I'm gonna save after every fucking game now because I don't trust this game with the achievement tracking anymore. You use my Prime Video? I do have False's Prime Video. I do have that. We got time for 2 more? No, they're 10 minutes. We got time for 1 more. Prime is good for now. Yeah. For now. My bad. Sorry, I was surfing that thing while I waited. I can share it now if I want to, but I don't want to right now. She's trying to bait me in. She's trying to trap me, chat.
We have radar lock on. Fire.
All right, there's mine. Is this gonna hit me? Yes. There. Oh. It would spoil gifts, of course. She's just trying to trap me. Don't listen to her. Okay. This is like the previous months of humble choice. Thank you, Hot Sauce, for digging this up. And I feel like this is kind of a good example. Where like last month, September, I would have played absolutely none of this. Genuinely, like WWE and Destiny 2 were like their big front runners. I would not have played any of this. This would have been a whole month where I paid 15 bucks and got nothing that I was interested in. Like, I genuinely would not have played anything last month. August 2025, Persona 5. I don't care for Persona. I have no interest. So, like, again, this whole month, I would have played none of this. Like, the last 2 months, I just... That's up to $30 that I would just not have played. You would have played Lil Gator Game from August? I don't know. I'm not familiar. I can't say. July's not bad. This was solid. They had Rogue Trader. I probably would have played that. They had Demon X Machina. I would have redeemed that and put it into my library for stream someday or something, because a lot of Armored Core fans are pretty big on Demon X Machina. Like, I had a ton of people asking me if I would play it when I was doing Armored Core. There's a lot of crossover there. That's a solid month. I would have gotten some value from this one. July, should be said, this is not a terrible month. Bolt Gun, I already own it. It's great. I love Bolt Gun. But I would have gifted this key to someone else. The Legacy of Kain remasters, fair enough. Skur Ritual, I also already own, but that's a really neat indie game. For some, me being one of them. This is a very niche, specific interest indie game, but I played this. I liked this one. Back in May, Amnesia the Bunker I don't own. Evil West I would have redeemed. Probably not played that month, but I would have redeemed it. Star Wars Bounty Hunter I have. Solid offering. April, Tomb Raider remasters, sure. I don't really like them, but I would have redeemed them. Dredge, I've played it. I love it. I just like buying indie games. I feel good about buying indie games. I don't know how much they pay to to put them on here. It's got to be a great amount of money, don't get me wrong, but I would rather just buy indie games directly. Aliens Dark Descent I would have checked out. Like, it's one that I'm somewhat interested in, but like not enough to pay for it at full price sort of thing. It's on my wish list somewhere, I know that. March, I never played Pacific Drive. People really liked Pacific Drive. I don't know if I would particularly love it, but that's a pretty... I'm sorry, I would have played Sir Whoop-Ass Immortal Death. That would have been my month, or sorry, my game of the month for March. That would have been it. I would have played Sir Whoop-Ass. I would have. Oh, this was that that EA Originals or whatever they're called game. That seemed okay. Trepang 2 is good. I have this in my library already. That's a great indie shooter. March has Cavern of Dreams. I'm not familiar. January. I would have played Blasphemous 2. The rest of this, I don't even know what any of it is. Oh my god, they had Crime Boss Rockay City. I would have redeemed it. I doubt I would ever play it, but I would have redeemed it. Other than that, this would be another month that I just didn't get anything. Darktide, I guess I would check out. I have some interest in Darktide. Again, Persona, I just don't care for personally. For a lot of people, that would be a W, but not me. Not terrible. Remnant 2, I would have checked out. I was a little more lukewarm on the first Remnant than most people, definitely, but I would have. I heard Guardians of the Galaxy was solid. I heard that was a solid game adaptation, actually. So I guess I would have checked that out, maybe. I at least would have redeemed it. Sifu's good. I own it. Oh. Ooh. I would have redeemed High on Life, too. I never checked that out. I didn't particularly care for it, but I guess that would be a good opportunity. Maybe.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
A Plague Tale does nothing for me personally, but Ghost Runner 2 I would have played for like an hour, maybe. Risk of Rain, I own it. Battle Sector, I don't own. But it's on that $12 Warhammer bundle. Yakuza 7, I own it. I wouldn't have owned it then, but I do. Hi-Fi Rush is a great pick. This was a big month. This is a banger month just from those two alone. Steel Rising I'm familiar with. It's apparently very mid, but that would have been a good month. May 2024. You would have gotten your money's worth from it. I don't know if I would have, is the thing, because like half of the months I'm genuinely like, yeah, I maybe would have checked this out for like an hour, but I wouldn't have necessarily been like thrilled about it. And then like a quarter of the months I'm genuinely just like, there's nothing here that I would have been into. Because keep in mind, I spend most of my time streaming or working on videos. False can attest. And normally when I'm not, I'm hanging out with her now. I'm doing shit with her, whatever that is. So like paying $15 a month to maybe get a game or two that I'm interested in here or there, that I would like actually put time aside to play, is not a thrilling proposition. Personally. Which, granted, it's a bit of a unique situation, but yeah, for me, I don't think it would be worth it. Scorn is kind of neat. A bit of a walking sim, but kind of neat. I heard Marvel's Midnight Suns was actually fairly interesting and just no one really paid attention to it. It's by the guys who did the XCOM reboots, so I would at least check that out. Midnight Fight Express I own. That's a dope indie game. Proteus I own. That's a great indie game. Metal Hellsinger, great indie game. Yeah. Tiny Tina's, I would have scooped up. I didn't own it back then. I do own it now, but I didn't own it at this time. They historically have at least one big game for the month. Yeah. The question is, though, it's just like, will the big game be to your preference that month is kind of the thing. Like, this is a good subscription model. I'm not trying to say that it's not. I'm just saying, like, for me, I don't think I would get $15 a month of value out of it, personally. It is all I'm saying.
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
I just think, personally, I wouldn't really get what I'm looking for out of it.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
You're also frugal? True. I'm very frugal and finance-oriented. And yeah, I would just rather buy the games that I specifically want. Either when they're new, if it's like worth it for me at that time, or when they're on sale later. Looks like a sweet deal to me. Yeah, I guess it really just comes down to like how you go about your gaming and how you value your money, because it's different for everyone. For me, it's a skip, but I might pick up that $12 Warhammer bundle while they've got it. I might pick that up. They still have their bundles, which are awesome. Yeah, I've bought their bundles before. I have a bunch of games in my library that I've picked up from their bundles. I know Humble Bundle from the bundles, which is why when they came up, I was like, do they have a subscription service? Because I know them from the bundles specifically. Did I save yet? I told my mom about our conversation about, example, I want a Big Mac, and you go, yeah, but this double this McDouble meal or deal or whatever is so much cheaper for more, and actually go to Wendy's, their nuggets are cheaper. Yeah, that is kind of me. I also, well, the go to Wendy's thing isn't that their nuggets are cheaper. I mean, they are if you're just getting the nuggets, but the deal, what's it specifically, is the same price. They have the same exact $5 meal where you get like a small burger, a small chicken nugget, a small fry, and a drink for $5. They both have that exact same meal. The exact same. 2 McDoubles or a McDoubles and fries. No, I'm talking about the $5 meal deal that they both have. Different names for both of them. I don't remember specifically for each. But they have that deal where you get like a small burger, small chicken nugget, small fry, and a drink. And my thing with go to Wendy's is that if I'm going to get the exact same food for the exact same price, I'm going to Wendy's because their burgers and nuggets, fries are debatable, but their burger and nuggets are both better at Wendy's. So I'm going to go to Wendy's and get the better tasting food for the exact same price. It still ends with, I want a Big Mac, though. I could get the $5 meal at McDonald's. I hate Wendy's burgers. I'm leaving. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff, like Resident Evil tomorrow. Resident Evil, by the way. We're on Resident Evil 1 Remake now. So, you know, good shit over there. We're also doing Metal Gear, Yakuza, all sorts of stuff. Come back for any of it. I'm going to go all out on scheduling the next Ace Combat stream everywhere. And we'll see how many people we can get. We'll see. I'll see what I can do. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're on chat commands. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. It's all there. You know. It's all there. At least tell me and I'll be parasocial for you. Yeah. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you, Valentine, for helping with the boosting. Thank God we figured out the saving. And that's about it. Goodbye.